Let's go. Another Colin and Che joke swap video. These two are so funny, man, honestly. And I think it's a sign of an improvement in like the times of comedy because, some people would have thought that they would have been cancelled for saying some of these jokes, but I think comedy should be safe from cancelling. It's just humor at the end of the day. So yeah, I love the fact that they can say these like crazy, crazy things and people just laugh,
Buffalo Bills coach Sean McDermott apologized after giving a speech to his players where he used as a good example of teamwork, which is kind of a full circle moment because when a pep talk, he told them not to be like the Bills.
McDonald's has announced a new spin-off restaurant called Cosmix. It's exactly like regular McDonald's, except that at Cosmix, the mascot is, oh no, Cosby McDonald?
Mental health experts are saying that adults can help deal with trauma by sleeping with a stuffed animal, which is the same thing Goofy whispered to your wife.
Police in Florida say that multiple shots were fired during a fight outside a Chuck E. Cheese, but there were no victims located. Maybe check the pizza?
Oh my God. Ew.
A man on a plane in India who was trapped in the bathroom for the whole flight says the crew slipped him a piece of paper reading, "Do not panic." Then he slipped them a piece of paper back reading, "More paper, please." Nick Cannon revealed that he spends up to $200,000 every year taking all 12 of his children to Disneyland.
Jeez. How many times does he go to Disneyland? Every week? 200K?
That's how bad condoms feel.
Oh, shit.
The restaurant chain Hooters has filed for bankruptcy. Apparently, their business model was a bust.
I love a dad joke.
It's a thinker. It's been rumored that Disney World has plans to install a maternity ward inside the Magic Kingdom so guests can give birth at the park. The only catch is Goofy gets to watch. It's not a deal breaker, is it? A new report shows that for the first time, the majority of billionaires last year received their fortunes through family inheritance. And not to brag, but I inherited my family's learning disabilities. I'm really proud of that. There is growing interest in man camps where men try to reclaim their masculinity by attending military-style boot camps and getting berated by drill instructors. But then at night, big gay orgy.
A new study says that the combined mass of every ant on Earth is greater than the mass of every mammal and bird combined.
Really?
Thanks mostly to this juicy bitch. It was announced that by 2025, New York will install cameras in every subway car. I thought it was illegal to put cameras in bathrooms.
It was reported the inmate who attacked Derek Chauvin, the police officer who killed George Floyd, stabbed Chauvin 22 times, but Chauvin still wouldn't stop choking him. All right.
Pope Francis called for a ban on surrogate motherhood, which he says violates the dignity of the woman and the child. Plus, the Catholic Church doesn't want extra kids around while they're trying to quit.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, wow.
Federal officials have charged 2 men for allegedly killing more than 3,000 protected birds, including bald eagles. But on the other hand, best weekend of our lives.
Man, I'm still reeling about that last one. Oh, my God.
The CIA is marking its 75th anniversary by launching a podcast. And because it's the CIA, they're launching it directly into an Afghani wedding. report shows that the number of black men attending historically black colleges and universities has hit a historic low of 26%. Sadly, historically black colleges are lacking one key resource: white girls.
Oh, God.
Now just imagine if I told it.
Well, you wrote it. Two British museums announced that they will return gold and silver artifacts that were looted 150 years ago from Ghana. Unfortunately, there's still nothing they can do about the people looted from Ghana.
And this was a nice story over the holidays. Nearly 20 drivers on the Staten Island Expressway worked together to save a Chihuahua named Bean that had run onto the road. And then the Staten Islanders banded together again to send Bean back to where he came from.
I'm also worried about this one. Thursday was National Burrito Day, with many places offering free burritos, including the back of this truck.
Oh, God. That's...
The former president of the Spanish Soccer Federation is being charged with sexual assault for kissing a female player without her consent after the Women's World Cup. If convicted, she will be allowed one free kick. That was a nice little word joke. A gym teacher in Florida was arrested after he threw a basketball at a sixth grader and then elbowed him in the mouth, knocking out his front tooth. Ooh. The teacher was forced to resign and return to the Golden State Warriors.
A Christmas photo released by the royal family features a bad Photoshop job where Prince Louis's finger appears to be missing. And this is sweet. Meghan Markle said she has a finger they can use if they need it. The White House has introduced a new plan to put nutrition labels on the front instead of the back. So to give you an idea of the overall health of Americans, we're too lazy to do this.
The Japanese movie Godzilla -1 received a surprise Oscar nomination for visual effects. Also receiving nominations, the Godzilla prequel, Oppenheimer. It tracks. Yep. New Jersey police recaptured an escaped pig named Albert Einstein. They call him Albert Einstein because compared to people in New Jersey, pigs are geniuses. Oh, man.
Wow.
The Los Angeles Dodgers have signed two-way superstar Shohei Ohtani.
$700 million. Oh, my God. Mate, I should have played baseball.
To a 10-year contract worth $700 million,
wow.
Which is almost as much as his sister on OnlyFans, Shofeet Ohtani.
That's really good.
That was a real smart joke.
British officials have unveiled King Charles III's new royal monogram. The C stands for Charles, the R is for Rex, and the 3 is for how many hundreds of yards Prince Andrew has to stay away from school. A Volvo crashed through the front of a Whole Foods in a Maryland suburb. It was an accident so white that everyone's insurance went down. Actor Russell Brand was charged in England with sexual assault, which somehow makes this video even creepier.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Brown.
Wow. We really know how to pair them up.
A new study finds that the top reason more teenage boys are virgins is that they haven't found the right person yet, which suggests a critical nationwide shortage on skanks.
All right.
A British woman says that her one-year-old son ate her father's ashes. So in a way, he does have his grandpa's eyes.
Oh, God. That's grim.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
While performing in Washington, pop star Lizzo played a crystal flute on stage that once was owned by James Madison. Huh, so we have had a gay president.
I don't get that one. Someone explain it to me.
A new study suggests that men are better than women at using a map, while women are better at sitting silently for the rest of the car ride after you tell them that. A 99-year-old woman in Canada broke 3 world swimming records for her age class in the same day, until finally someone noticed she had fallen in. Alaska Airlines has announced plans to buy Hawaiian Airlines for nearly $2 billion. Alaska and Hawaiian combined will be called Technically American Airlines.
Not bad.
A new startup
Not
company
bad.
is developing a male contraceptive that involves one injection that will prevent pregnancy for 10 years. So get ready for an exciting future of taking the man's word for it. He like that. It's a good joke. A self-described anti-woke beer company has created a calendar which features, quote, the most beautiful conservative women in America, which is just a polite way of saying flat asses.
New Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has been accused of spreading white supremacist ideas, which is crazy. We're now counting Italians as white? A man in California was arrested after he went to a Planet Fitness, took off his clothes, and threatened people with a knife, which, to be fair, is the only way Planet Fitness lets you cancel your membership. A ballet dancer set a new world record for longest distance covered while performing a split on 2 moving ATVs, which also inspired the new TV show Vagina 911. A museum in France is using an AI-generated version of Vincent van Gogh to answer visitors' questions about his paintings. Unfortunately, the AI keeps responding to questions with, "What?"
Not bad. For me, the best one has to be the Pope one. Or the one, the one about the, you know what I'm talking about. That one was wow. 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 Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.